So my research field is basically ecological modeling. So we use remote sensing and machine learning. So that was the idea behind the presentation, and the topic of the presentation was to harmonize, to understand the plant diversity and harmonize ecological and societal perspective in the South Indian forest landscape. So basically, the outputs or the research outputs of my study is basically to identify conservation priority zones in a protected landscape. So we use different vulnerable, irreplaceable zones to identify areas which need conservation. So I think when we give this type of outputs to the forest department, of course they would definitely frame their policies with respect to this research. They can use these outputs to derive different policies and include different communities, tribal people. The integration between social sciences and ecology is very much essential, because as ecological researchers, what we can do is we can carry out research, we can provide outputs, we can tell them that yeah, this is the problem, this is what we are facing. But of course, the social sciences, the economics behind it, the tribal people behind it, the communities behind it, the people overall behind it is the sole responsible. We can only provide suggestions, but the implementation part is considered by the people. So that's why the combination or integration of ecology and social science is very much important for a sustainable to manage a forest or sustainable forest practices. The focus was basically given to field work first, and then it moved towards remote sensing. Now the latest trend is to use machine learning, artificial intelligence in conservation. So that's what I did in my presentation and in my PhD work. We basically incorporated field work with remote sensing and used machine learning to identify areas for conservation. So I think we did a good job in doing that, on incorporating different recent technologies in our research. The participation, I think it opened my mind, because I was very constrained, because I've been doing work in my 4 years basically focusing on ecology. So when it came into this autumn school, I said how people are incorporating societal issues in forest conservation. And last presentation was on robotics, so it was definitely a mind-boggling one, because I've never imagined a robot doing mapping of trees. The thing that we used to do in field, I can see the robots, I think they do much better. So I feel definitely this was a much eye-opening autumn school with different aspects that was very much new to me. So I think it was definitely a fantastic experience.